Hello. Before we get into this video, I just wanted to say a couple things. So in this video, I don't actually show any shooting of deer, so I don't want to disappoint you. I'm just going to lay it straight out in front of you. I didn't get any videos of me shooting deer on camera. Basically what this video is, it's a question for you guys to comment to me what you'd like to see better. This was my first year going out and hunting with a camera. I have done it in the past before, but with like a GoPro, not with this camera in particular. One thing I've noticed over looking over the footage is I definitely need a mic because I'm whispering most of the time because I'm out in the woods. So I'm whispering, so I need to get a mic so when I whisper, you guys can actually hear it. Just wanted to tell you guys, I was hunting with my GoPro on this little clip mount here. It was kind of like this, and so like I would mount it in the blind facing me, so I'd clip it in the blind like that, and then it would face down on me. And then I used my tripod when I was in the blind. When I was in the tree stand, I had this, which is just one of those like flexible mounts, and it didn't really work. I need to get like a stronger mount because like you had to set it perfectly or else the camera would just because this is just a cheap Amazon one, and it's made for GoPros, works great for GoPros but not for that. So just wanted to let you guys know or ask you what you wanted to see other than a mic. Were the angles okay? The first day I went out with just this camera. The second day I went out with my GoPro Session, which is mounted to this. It's plugged into my computer right now, but just wanted to see if the angles were okay, if the shots looked okay to you, what you'd like to see in the upcoming videos, because I do have muzzleloader season coming up, and I would like to get out muzzleloader hunting, shoot it a couple times, make sure it's sighted in this time, and I would like to get something on video for you guys. So let me know in the comments down below what you'd like to see. I'm just going to roll the footage, and we'll go from there. Hello and welcome back to Pyre 5610. Had a request for a hunting video, so I'm going to try and make that happen today. Just leaving work now. This is the first Monday of PA buck opener season. Not sure how the audio is going to turn out on this because my truck is very loud in the cab that I don't even notice anymore, but the camera picks it up really well. So I'm going out today. It's a little bit chilly. It's like 33 degrees out. I'm hoping that gets the deer moving as well as people walking through the woods, those who didn't get any Saturday. And I was unable to get out Saturday just because I've been working since Wednesday before Thanksgiving. And I got to work tonight too, but I was hoping to get out for at least a couple hours today, hopefully get something on camera if I don't even get to shoot anything. But got the old OT6 with me, and we'll be back once I get up in the tree stand, get set up. It's like 7 o'clock right now because I just got out of work, but hopefully going to be in the field in the tree stand by like 8:15, 8:30, and I'll get back to you then. Okay, so we're up in my tree stand. I didn't really touch it much this year with archery because of the wedding, but as you can see, I got a couple of paths. This is mostly archery stand, but I can, it's really well hidden back here in the trees, so for rifle it just works just as well. Last year I shot a doe right in here, but I can see out to the field with my scope. I guess I can see with this too, but this is the first time I've been out recording. It's about 35 degrees out here. You can see I've got some lanes over here I can see as well. So I just got all set down in the stand. I'm going to try and find a good angle for you guys, and I'll see you. I'll turn on the camera if I see any movement. So I don't know if you can hear it or not, but there's like a very light sheet of sleet coming down. You can probably see it here. See if it'll zoom in on my hand. Yeah, you can see it's just kind of bouncing off there, but I've heard about 20 or so shots since I've been sitting up here. It's about 20 after 9. I plan on staying here for another probably hour
setting in, they're going to find a place to bed, and I'm in the real thick stuff, so I can't see real far, but it's still enough that I've got a pretty good range that I can see for, so hopefully I get something on tape for you guys.
Hello, and welcome back to Pyro 5610. I am headed out to hunt again. First day was kind of uneventful, so I didn't even do like an outro for it. I did get out one day so far, and it was right after work. So I don't have to go into 11 tonight, so I decided to go out mid-afternoon. It's about 1:30. I should get to the stand around 2. Hopefully sit out there till dark. I didn't see anything the first day, not even a doe. I saw 2 guys walk past my stand about 10:30, and I decided to call it quits because everyone was pushing. So I was like, if they already pushed this spot, then chances are I'm not going to get one. So I'm going to go sit in Dad's stand today, which is just a little bit farther down from mine. And once again, I'll just have the camera set up and I'll show you guys once I get down there where I'm at, and we'll just wait for something to happen. Also, it's snowing quite a bit, so I'm hoping once the snow settles, things will start to move. I don't know how long it's supposed to snow, but I knew today was going to be the day that I could get out, and then it's still buck season, so I'll be going out this Saturday for doe season, as well as Monday if I don't get anything. Well, I'll probably be going out Monday regardless, but definitely going out Saturday and definitely going out Monday. I just wanted to get a video for you guys on this Wednesday, so hopefully I can get one out. But we'll be right back once I get to the tree stand.
We're over at my dad's stand now, and you can see a lot better from here. This one has a lot better sight lines, and the snow's definitely helping. I'll give you a little glance around so you can see what I'm seeing here, but you can see over there, and that's an old tree stand that we used to run out of, but I don't trust it anymore, so I don't run out of it. You can see straight up to the field there, and they've been like 2 years ago they started felling trees, so a little bit of brush cover here. Dad shot one out of here the first Saturday, little 6-point, but we'll see if anything comes out, and I'll throw in the recording and get you guys in on the action. So it's about 3:15. I've been out here for a little over an hour. Haven't seen anything yet, but I've heard some movement just down over the hill there, so we're gonna see if anything comes out. The snow had let up for a little bit, but it changed the sleet there for a little bit, then it came back just as it was, just as real thick, heavy snow. So I don't see any tracks around me, so whether they moved this morning or whether they're waiting to move until the storm blows over, I don't know, but hopefully something comes out. You can't see him now, or her, not sure what it was. Pretty sure it was a doe, but it looked like it might have had 2 little spikes up above that, or behind the ears. But they just walked literally right there, just rounded in and then into that thick stuff, and they just kind of milled around over in there. I'm sure they're still over there, but I can't see them now. I want to say it was a little button buck because he was all alone, but it was hard to tell from whether those were spikes or not, right behind the ears. If anything, they were like an inch. Either way, it wouldn't have been legal because we're not into doe season yet, but the good news is they're starting to move. It won't focus on them, but that's the same deer that was just sitting. So he's moved about buck. I can't tell for sure, but I think I might sit up here on Saturday. He's looking right at me. He saw me come out on top of this hill. He won't move though. See if I can zoom out and show you. Yeah, he's not far. It actually looks farther on the camera than it does for me. But he or she is just sitting there watching me right now. I came out to the field to see if I could see anything, but Saturday. It's raining today. It's about 40 degrees, so I'm hoping to see something. I set up the blind, which you haven't seen since the first episode, so we're gonna see if day 4 brings us any luck. I'm hoping that I'll at least see another doe today. I haven't seen anything all season. I haven't went over to my parents, which I'll show you some footage from it, but I've yet to see anything this season, which is really strange. So, well, except for that button buck the first day, but we're just gonna chill out here. I might move later in the afternoon, but we'll see what today brings us.
As you can tell, it's starting to pick up a little bit here. And I heard a couple shots this morning, but I haven't heard much since. It's almost 9, so I'm going to go for a little walk. I'm going to get really wet, but there's not much I can do about it. Unfortunately, I can't take this camera with me because it's not waterproof. I'm going to try and rig this up somehow on my body so I can, if I see anything, you know how close GoPros get up, but of course as I decide to do this, it starts to pick up raining, but hopefully we see something.
My plan is to go down in there somewhere and cut down, because my uncle owns right up to where those cows are over there. I don't know if the GoPro's picking it up or not, but he owns straight up that line there. So I'm hoping, because Dad went in, he said he went in behind the barn. I think there's a place over here. That middle line's charged though, so I don't really want to screw around with it. But yeah, basically they sit down in that riverbed, or creek bed. So my feet are going to get soaked, but I don't plan on being out here past noon because I just can't see the point if no one's driving for me or anything. But like I said, gonna go in the creek bottom somewhere right over by the barn there
go down in, and then come back towards the blinds on the other side of that big hill over there. So let's see if my plan pays off. This problem is, down here, there's only 2 blinds. And I don't know which one's charged. And I don't want to find out the hard way. A little bit of good news I have is I'm not wet. I am sweating from this walk, but I'm not wet. Yeah, I definitely got to move my tree stand because while I was just sitting here BSing with you guys, I noticed something. They're definitely small. There's one there and there's one there. Like I said, this stuff's so thick. You can just dance around in here willy-nilly and you wouldn't be able to see them. You could walk in circles in here for days and they could be walking right with you and you would never know they were here. It's just so thick in here. That's why it's going to be a pain to get it back here, but I wonder if I could get my stand up in that tree there. I don't know. That's a talk for another day. So here we are. It's 5th day I could get out hunting. I came out in the afternoon today. I do have to work tonight, but this is probably one of my favorite parts to hunt back here. It's the gas line, and it's straight down through the woods, which I'll show you here in a second. But it's I've hit quite a few deer from this spot. I think 3 that I can count. I have 2 at least in the last years. And there, as you can see the field behind me, there's a field that goes this way and also out that way, which I'll show you here in a second. But it's one of my favorite places to hunt because you can see straight down the woods here, which I'll just pan you over this way. You can see straight down in the woods there, and you can see straight down in the woods that way. And then, of course, there's also off to the left here. You can see out towards the field that way. So, hopefully this is my last day. I have to keep searching for a place to hunt, but we'll keep our eyes peeled and we'll turn on the camera if we see any action. Another fun fact, I don't have any stakes for this blind, so I have to sit here and hold it like this, or else it's gonna go, and you're going with it because you're connected to the top there. I got my other camera over here. I'm not sure if this camera will pick it up. Just started shot up over on top of that hill, and I'm trying to see. There's a lot of reasons this place works, and I'll tell you why. The land right next to my uncle's land is posted, so a lot of deer run through there. However, there are guys that are allowed to hunt there. I've never personally asked. I'm sure she'd allow me, but so the deer set up in there. When those guys hunt, they come down off the hill that's up on the side there and right down into these woods, or just straight across, because these woods are both connected to posted land. And it's like 100 yards that way, this posted. As you can see, my favorite element, the wind, is back. I hate wind more than anything. It's literally good for nothing except for pollination. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk on hunting. Real quick, after this little tidbit here, I was cold. I put the blind down and I was sitting on top of this gas line. I was freezing. My feet were so cold. I need to get new boots, which I've neglected as well. But so I was sitting there in the blind, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go up to the truck. I offloaded everything in the truck, just decided to watch the field for a little bit. I'm looking around, and I'm like, I'm going to go walk towards my stand. So I walk away from the truck. Over by my stand is a little doe. I was like, meat in the freezer, shot it, dropped it. I don't know YouTube's guidelines as to what I can show hunting-wise. I need to watch other YouTubers and see what they show in their videos. But it was close to dark, so I didn't have time to go back and get my camera because I had my knife on me. I didn't have a flashlight either, so I wanted to go out, got the deer before it got dark, and then bring them back. So I did do all that. I did get a deer, just so you guys know, but just want to let you guys know after this clip, I did end up hitting a deer. Shooting a deer, not hitting one. I've hit plenty with my truck, and that's a whole other story. But I did get a deer this season, so I didn't walk home empty-handed. It was very small, but I did get some meat off of it. So I didn't do any outros because I was more annoyed with not seeing anything most of the time. I did get that one button buck, and then, like I said, I didn't get that video of me actually shooting a deer, which I wanted to get. Let me know in the comments down below what you'd like to see in the future. I'm obviously going to get a mic, and part of that's due to my Patreons. If you'd like to join, it's $1 to support the channel down below. I spend all the money that I get from the channel. It goes right back into the channel. It doesn't go towards life events, anything like that. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you join the 12% of people that get notified every time a video goes live. Make sure you guys have yourself a wonderful day. I've been Pyro. Till next time.